Hi everyone, my name is Marie Le Texier and I'm very pleased to exchange with you today. I co-founded and I lead consultancies. The consultancy specialized in corporate ocean plastic strategies. Consultancies was commissioned by BMed, Beyond Plastic Med, to scope, launch and coordinate its business club. And this is what I am here to talk to you about today. This innovative science, business, NGO collaboration aiming at preventing plastic pollution in the Mediterranean Sea. Today, numerous initiatives aim to prevent plastic pollution in the Mediterranean Sea, but the Mediterranean still has the highest plastic density in the world, and the precise impacts of this pollution are still widely unknown. That's why 5 leading organizations in the field of ocean protection decided to address these issues. We're speaking here of Surfrider Foundation, Tara Ocean Foundation, the Prince Albert II of Monaco Foundation, MAVA Foundation, and the IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature. Together, these 5 organizations founded the Beyond Plastic Med Association, BMed, in 2015. BMed has 3 main objectives: to support and develop a network of Mediterranean stakeholders committed to curbing plastic pollution, implement effective and sustainable solutions and support the research of novel solutions, and engage stakeholders and the public by raising awareness and disseminating best practices. Among other activities, BMed is funding micro-initiatives in the Mediterranean region, and since 2015, the association has funded near 60 projects in 15 different countries, hence creating a solid network of local stakeholders. To strengthen the impact of its actions, BMed decided to include the private sector. In 2020, it launched its business club. The club brings together companies that are committed to implementing concrete solutions to prevent plastic pollution in the Mediterranean. Companies all along the whole plastic value chain can join, from producers to waste management companies, but also brand owners and retailers. As we will see in this presentation, beyond this cross-value chain collaboration, the club also seeks to enhance science NGO industry collaboration through its scientific committee and BMed's founding members' involvement in the club's activities. We are deeply convinced that such multi-stakeholder collaboration is key to paving the way to social change and to solving the plastic pollution issue at the basin level. The club acts through two main working groups: the Pilot Project Working Group on the one hand, and the Science Industry Working Group on the other hand. In the Pilot Project Working Group, companies collaborate to implement concrete solutions in the field. They are supported by BMed networks of local stakeholders and experts that were created with the micro-initiative that we mentioned before. Within the Science Industry Dialogue Working Group, scientists share their knowledge with companies for them to develop relevant and optimized alternatives to plastic to decrease their plastic footprint. Companies have the space to react and debate directly with the scientists. And themes for the dialogue include so far hotspots and flows of plastics in the basin, bioplastics, with a special focus on biodegradability and bio-based plastics. In both working groups, BMed acts as the facilitator and coordinator of the groups. And companies are active participants in these working groups and play a key role in pilot projects at the operational level. To ensure scientific soundness and relevance of our activities, we gathered a scientific committee. It is composed of 5 renowned scientists from INRA, NSAM, and CNRS with complementary expertise: biopolymers, biodegradability, but also industrial creativity, eco-design, and substitutes to packaging. Beyond this committee, we are willing to exchange with the scientific community more broadly. And this is one of the objectives of taking part in Micro 2020. We also have 2 of our scientists who are members of the scientific committee of the GDR Polymères et Océans, a group of research focusing on polymers and ocean, which gathers over 200 scientists specialized in these issues. Since January, and despite the coronavirus crisis, the club has achieved a number of concrete results. 5 major companies from various sectors food and beverage, cosmetics, tourism, waste management have already joined the club. And other companies are currently being recruited from both the northern and the southern banks of the Mediterranean. A second achievement is that we have been scoping a first pilot project in Marseille. The project aims to suppress all single-use plastics in hotels while avoiding the transfer of environmental impact. The first project will be deployed in Marseille in 2021, and we hope to be able to replicate the project in other countries around the basin, especially Tunisia. And last but not least, new themes are currently being defined for the science industry dialogue. For instance, companies are working hand in hand with scientists on including the end of life of a product in the evaluation of the environmental impacts of alternatives. So in conclusion, we are convinced that through this unique science industry NGO collaboration, solutions will emerge and be implemented for a plastic-free Mediterranean. The success of the club's objectives relies on the scientists and companies who wish to take part in this innovative collaboration. Thank you very much for your attention. Lucille Courtial, who is responsible for BMED's association, and myself will be available for questions if you have any.